This week in the League of Legends, we have brand new information about Taric, the Shield of Alarion. Additionally, Draven Day is in full swing. We've got the details on the Spastic Gaming web show.
This is Water Elemental.
And this is Axis, and we are here today to talk about the League of Legends. This is an ongoing show where we talk a little bit about everyone's favorite mobile-style battle game.
Literally no news coming through last week except for April Fool's Day, so we kind of waited until
Plus Taric updates.
No, that just happened today.
Oh,
so.
well. Whoops!
So we were waiting until something more interesting happened, so we're here. We're here.
Well, didn't they show a picture of a ring on the ground?
Yeah, that happened. We talked about that a while ago.
Right?
We talked about that a while ago.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're in that weird state right now.
So, Draven Day, kind of a wash. They had it disabled, like, almost the entirety of the first day.
Yeah, it's pretty much still disabled. Like, the only thing that Draven's Day event was the bobbleheads on the top of every character, which is kind of funny, but it's no Earth.
Yeah, everyone's disappointed it's not Earth.
Yeah, it's kind of lackluster.
I mean, they're doing map rotation, so we're going to get Earth maybe once every 2 months or so, but, like, just throw us a bone. A bone! And for God's sake, don't make us play the Gangplank version in the map rotation.
Don't you love, what was it, Black Market Brawlers? Ascension's coming back, though. I'm alright with that. Like, the death mode, that just needs to stay.
TK.
Right after they removed Dominion.
That's right. That'll learn them.
Dang, we gotta patch it
So,
back.
Draven Day, obviously there is a plethora of skins. They have the Dancing Draven mystery box thing, which I think you and I need to do at some point. We need to just give a couple boxes to each other and see what happens.
So, I thought that was if you buy a Legendary, you get a free mystery skin. I thought that was the,
So, when you buy a Legendary, you get a reroll. And then you have a double chance to get that. And if you get that, then it goes through. But in addition to that, there was a couple other icons. One that you can purchase with IP, which I think everyone and their mother has because it's awesome.
Really creepy. And then there's the Mewcon, the Earth Kench, and the Definitely Not Vel'Koz. There's also a Draven Minion Ward. Our minion icon unlocked for your account when you send a gift. That's the one we're looking for.
Yes.
And then purchasing in... what is Draven's Legendary Access?
Yes, that's the thing where you re-roll the Legendary skin.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think very many people are going to get, but we'll see. The other things of note here are, of course, the skins. We have Draven, we have Maokai, Earth Kench, and Definitely Not Vel'Koz, which we discussed a few weeks ago. All pretty good. I definitely picked up Draven skin because it's bonkers.
Well, it was 500 RP. That's really good for a derpy skin that's probably going to go away for a long time.
The new Wodash.
It is the new Wodash.
I don't know. Draven might be able to tear me away from Jhin for a minute, which is crazy. Yeah.
And then I got Mewkai. Mewkai is an amazing skin. I'm super happy. The rainbows are the best part, because when people flash, there's just a trail of rainbows coming towards them. It's like, here it come.
You're not going anywhere but to the embrace of friendship.
Love and kitties.
Yes, so Dravening, pretty cool stuff.
I love the website, how every article involved Draven, and there was just literally one that was 300 words of just Draven.
I thought the Draven promotional match wasn't really that
exciting.
It was kind of like, bleh.
Compared to last year's?
we had a dance off at mid and then we killed the guy. Isn't that funny? It's like, not really.
But from last year where everybody was acting all high class and they had all the gags and stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean the costumes were cool, but everything else,
who
gives a dang?
It was really hard to watch.
I've sat through ISIS beheading videos, but I couldn't get through that.
Jesus, dude! Wow!
Okay.
God help me, get me out of here.
So next on our list is Taric. We got a little comic for him, and it kind of spells out a little bit more about the angle we're gonna go. And I was like, oh, they're kind of gonna take this seriously. And then they showed his splash art.
So I was worried that Taric they would kind of shift him into a brooding, kind of, oh, I'm so dark.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say I got dark from that. I got more the sort of
depressing,
the tired hero,
right?
Where it's less I'm doing the right thing, but more I'm really trying. Let's make Valorant great again.
So, what's really interesting is the old lore, he was not actually from Valorant.
He was a spaceman.
Yeah, he came from, like, another plane and kind of warped there after his father's, like, magic or something sent him here.
He was Superman.
Yeah, and he gained powers through his gems. From here, it looks like he's kind of more tied to Demacia and Mount Targon because, like, he glows in the same kind of, like, magical energies that the mountain has. And what's really interesting, they keep saying that he won't be forgiven. He won't be forgiven. It's like,
He's an oath breaker.
I want to know what he did to earn, like, such this bad reputation where everybody he's coming across is just, like, shunning him. Did he, like, kill the president on accident?
No, I imagine it's something like he helped, like, an enemy, or, like, because Mount Targon has, all these strict rules and these codes. But they say he's from Demacia. So, I don't know, it's kind of a weird juxtaposition. Like, maybe he helped, like, some Noxians or something, like, in need, or some Zonites. Something goofy, I'm sure. But now,
he's got the cape still, I'm happy. He doesn't have a shield, which is kind of a bummer, but maybe it, like, forms out of crystal or something cool. We haven't seen his skills.
Crystalline entity.
He has this really cool looking mace. It looks like something from
World of Warcraft, yeah.
And then he has these 2 giant, like, crystal pillars on his shoulders, which is awesome. And then he has the giant V-neck where you see his pecs and he's just kind of like Fabio in the wind. He's
buff.
It's so good. He's still a bit tan. He's still a bit tan.
They should have just had him be a black guy.
Yeah.
Just give it to him.
Just give it to him. But I'm excited. I'm really interested in his lore. I'm interested in what makes his character. He seems like he would have a purpose for fighting on the fields of justice. Unlike Ao Shen, where it was some contrived, like, he was trapped on Mount Targon and he was destined to serve, so now he's trying to break his curse and fight people who have nothing to do with it. This one's like, this guy's just trying to prove himself,
I'm Taric, and I've got a chip on my
gems.
Fabulous shoulder pads.
I kind of also like the fact that he's kind of shedding away all of his old gear, so it looks like
it's less a rework and more like a
overhaul of his own personal spirit.
There you have it, folks.
So if you enjoyed Gems, give us your comments, what you think about him, if you think he needs to be more fabulous. Hopefully he gets more skins.
What, you're not happy with the 3 he has?
You mean the 2 different colored ones and then the Death Knight one?
Hey, that one of those different colored ones has leg warmers.
Oh, you mean for his pizza feet?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're not pizza feet.
They are pizza feet.
They're not triangles.
Yes,
They're
they are.
Elongated diamonds. Because he's a gem character.
God damn it, I hate you so much. Oh, my God.
And that's really it for official news, guys. Very news late. We're going to see all the Taric stuff. Hopefully, by the end of this week, maybe we'll get an understanding of what his core abilities are. But, yeah, it's exciting.
We need to review Ao Shen.
So, Ao Shen is out to play. I'm sorry. Alarion Sol is his name.
Greg. His name is now Greg.
So, Alarion Sol, I've played with a lot. Not impressed, actually. To be fair, I've been playing a lot of Zillion and Galio mid, and neither of those characters give a darn about Alarion Sol. The main thing that I've seen from him, mechanically that's frightening, is the width of his stun. Glass characters fear Alarion Sol. Nobody else does.
Because everybody else can really abuse his like little orb things. Because after a while, you can just start taking it. It's like, it's going to proc my passive. It's going to proc my passive.
He's really good with Thunderlords, but that, like, literally, he gets the stun, he gets the Thunderlords proc after 2 little ticks. And then, if you're not a glass character, you just turn and kill him.
Right.
Or turn and take half his health.
Because he has that burst, he has that initiation with his Q, and then he flies in, and then as he follows him, as he gets that giant, like, star, birth of a star or whatever, hits that off, does the huge AoE, backs off, ults, and then he's kind of like, I can hit you with my passive orbs, and I can auto-attack until another one of them.
His auto-attack range is garbage.
It's a very close range. It's almost as close as...
You can't get past that. No, Annie has one of the best auto attack ranges.
Really? Who has a really tiny... LeBlanc.
LeBlanc is fair. You're thinking of, like, Urgot has really bad range.
Okay, that's right. Where it should just be melee to begin with.
Yeah. So, Aurelion Sol... like I said, I've been playing a lot of Galio lately, and I sort of get a Galio vibe from him. Like, originally I played Rumble, and I compared him to Rumble, but Rumble actually has finishing potential. Galio, on the other hand, doesn't have any finishing potential, but he has a lot of utility and ability to assist in getting kills, and a lot of CC and a lot of setup. Alarion Sol has good CC, he has good setup, he has good mobility, and he has a way to get in there and help your team, and he has a lot of good DPS. It's not great DPS, but it's good DPS.
He doesn't have the best clear time, but I have seen him in a couple of jungle matches, and it's kind of interesting to see him be a jungle because he has that mobility of just like, I'm going to set myself up behind like your front lines, and I'm just going to kind of fly on it. And that's kind of interesting. And again, he has a cool initiative, he has a cool ult, but he doesn't have like the lockdown of so many other characters that...
And he doesn't necessarily need lockdown,
No.
right? The problem is, and this is a big problem, when I play Galio, when I play an AP Malphite, when I play a Maokai with some AP and some tank, I'm bringing a level of tankiness to the AP sort of hybrid tanky thing that our Alarion Sol doesn't have. Alarion Sol has no tank. He has no getaway. He has nothing. His getaway is, I ult and push you back a little bit. Or I drop a stun if I didn't use it to initiate. You know, those are good, but again, you burn your ult to get away, you're not ever going to hurt anyone.
Right.
You burn your stun to get away, if they have any way to get around that, you're toast.
Yeah.
You know, when I play Galio, or I play Malphite, or I play a Rumble, for example, you know, Rumble, 2 slows, and jettisons away. Maokai will Q you, he will ult you, he will get away, or he'll just out-tank you. Maokai, he can root you and just start walking, he can tank and sustain, he can knock you up, he can do all that. Galio, I can slow you, I can use my little trail, I can use my shield to recover health. I have these methods that make me a good skirmisher and a good competitive DPS, and I don't think Alarion Sol has these things. He just sort of has the setup. Now, without the follow through, I just don't see what his purpose is.
Yeah, he has a lot of kind of his clear. He has amazing clear, so he's good for a pusher. I think his best spot would probably be, again, up top, kind of like a one-on-one duelist, because on his own he could probably be fine, but it's those team fights where he's starting to lack, because it's just like, all right, what are we gonna do here?
Exactly. I almost think he's like a good support.
I don't know.
Like a Caitlyn style support.
Yeah, kind of like a long range poke kind of initiator.
Well, not even that. Like they jump in on your Caitlyn, you stun them with Q, you're doing passive DPS as they try to move towards her. They get too close, you ult and push them all the way back, and Caitlyn can still poke at that range. Like, it's a good setup.
I think his mana costs are too high to really kind of be
That's
true.
decent
support.
They need to re-add mana potions. It's getting a little silly.
But we want you to get regen, which was also changed to be kind of bad.
It's regen is useless.
Yeah.
You just get flat mana is what you get now. Because it's better. We're getting off topic, though. Alarion Sol, lore is kind of shaky.
Again, it comes down to that, like, why is this huge, like, dragon that...
Mythical Bobcat Dragon Demon.
flies through outer space and creates stars. Like, it makes, like, I don't care if there is a reason for it. It's very shaky at best. It's just, like, why is Bard around? Why is literal death fighting in this, like, petty squabbles? It's kind of like...
Summoner's Rift lore doesn't connect with the world lore.
Gangplank is now disabled. He is dead.
But overall, Alarion Sol has unique gameplay elements. He encourages different ways to play the game, and he is a playstyle that's more akin to the sort of the DPS, like, you're not getting through here kind of character.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't give him the follow-through he needs to make his kit work, and I foresee some buffs in his future because I believe his win rate is in the 40s right now. So, overall, I give him a 7, and that's mostly for his creativity, but it would be a lot lower if he was just a human.
Yeah. It's 6.5, just because... 0.5. I can't give him a 7, but I can't give him a 6. He's kind of... 7. He's just... The best way I can kind of describe it is he's a riot hose. He will sit there and he'll spray you away and kind of, like, be annoying. Sometimes you'll knock down those old elderly people that can't stand for themselves. But anybody that's, like, strong enough, they will kind of push right through.
Yeah. I'd almost say he's like a win more character, right? Like, if all your other lanes are winning, Alarion Sol will show up and make you kill them again for 274 gold. You'd be like, alright!
Alright, MVP! Rate, comment, subscribe.
But then it's like, why wouldn't I just want an Ari on my team?
Yeah, he's not going to see any competitive play. I don't think he's going to
see it. The thing is, I see Alarion Sol top or support. I see that going places because you don't need to be that competitive in those roles. Like, he's a really good counter pick, but I don't see him as being the FP anytime soon. Not like Jhin is. Jin's a immensely powerful single pick or a counter pick. And I don't think Alarion Sol has the ability to be like, I'm picking this guy first, and I don't care what I pick into. Because if they could get picked into like a Katarina, like a Zed,
anything
like,
that stays on top of you,
it's like you're done. You're toast. But if you're dealing with a Lux, I mean, it's like, okay, I can counter poker a little bit.
Yeah, but Lux at least has that double shield now, so she's a little bit more like.
People are complaining about that double shield.
Really?
Like,
what are they saying about it?
Talking about? They don't think it's good. It's
oh,
like, of course it's not.
It's not good because it has to like do its full duration.
It lasts forever. But yeah, that's Alarion Sol for you. We're gonna move right on though. Questions, indeed. Our first question this week comes from
the dude. He asks, "What were some of your favorite April Fool's Day pranks around the internet this year?"
Oh God, the Blizzard one sucked.
I got a good chuckle out of the Hearthstone MMO.
Yeah, but everyone's been making that joke for years.
Yeah, I did like the fact that they in the Hearthstone patch notes they hinted at a like legendary card for paladins, which is Paladin Ragnaros, and everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke until they confirmed it, and people are really pissed off. They're like, "You're ruining the integrity of Ragnaros' lore," and then you're just like,
"It's a Hearthstone card."
Yeah, it's a joke set, but that was pretty good.
It's a little early for Unglued. The one I probably liked the most, I like the War Thunder ones every year. World of Warships was pretty good as well. The boat ones were just fantastic. Otherwise, I don't know. A lot of people just didn't do them. I did more April Fool's pranks than I saw on the internet. Then again, I wasn't on the internet very much.
You want to tell people about the April Fool's Day prank you pulled on me? The one where you're like, I want to quit the show and I don't want to do this anymore. And then I'm like, oh, I'm really sad. And then you're just like, April Fool's.
I didn't do that.
No?
I made a joke about the Patreon.
Oh.
That's such a that's a tired. The I'm quitting? Oof, that's the worst one. Anyone who does the April Fool's, I'm done, guys, is so boring.
They should just leave and then you just take their card.
That's right.
For me, some of my favorite was...
goofed on you.
Goofers, gabsters, and pranksters. Yeah. What was it? Hungry Helper put out a 5-song EP, and everybody was like, oh my god, this is amazing, and I listened to it, I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny. But I think the, like, artisan toilet paper, where it's just, like, literally, like, a thin sheet of, like, wood, and then you see the lady use it, and then she comes out, and she's, like, sitting all uncomfortable, and she's like, oh, that was a horrible idea. I'm like, that was pretty...
Next question is actually from you, asking me about Dark Souls 3. Now, if any of you don't understand what I'm going here with this, is Dark Souls 3 is out on console right now, and it's coming out on PC on the 12th of April. And we have been talking, and I'm thinking about doing a little bit of streaming on the subject of Dark Souls 3 because... yeah, I'll play that game into the ground for like 40 hours straight, just figuring out what kind of characters I like to do. And I have not looked at any Dark Souls content. I even like peripherals, like we're making the sword from Dark Souls. I've not looked at any of it because I play through these games completely blind. So there's a big potential that I might do a streaming event for that, and yeah, Belair be damned.
Belair and I are probably going to do a series on it too. He's really like, I'm going to get you to play it. I'm like, I like Dark Souls, but I'm not gonna be interested in playing it because I get frustrated, but not the funny, haha, Markiplier, oh, he's mad.
I went into a rage.
I'm like, I'm gonna turn off my console and I'm gonna go read a book. It's just like, that's how pissed I get.
Books. Except for those. Graphic novels.
They're my anime.
Animu.
And
manga.
Gaming! Go watch Sakura-Con. That is the best prank, video that's not a prank video.
Best pranks gone sexual in the hood. I'm going home. If you have any questions for us about the show, about League of Legends, about Spastic Gaming, about gaming in general, about anything, really, please post them in the comments below. Send them to our email at spasticgaming@gmail.com or post them on our Facebook, Twitter, or website, all of which are linked in information down below. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/spasticgaming. You can donate to that to get exclusive content, bonus videos, and some extra little goodies that you will find on that very same website. So go take a look and enjoy.
We have reached a new goal, by the way. We had some very generous Patreons this month. They will be seen in the credits following this and every subsequent video. Sequential video. I'm already butchering your reward, guys. I'm great at this. They will be listed on the page, so you can give them your thanks. And if you want to join the list of awesome people here and on the website, go ahead and check out the Patreon.
Otherwise, this has been Axis.
And Watermoo.
There's a turtle in your room.